Normally I wake up in the middle of the night or whatever, you know, but I put on the news like 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, for some reason I didn't. On the 3rd, 9:45, I hear this on my front door, and I'm like, I open it up, it's my daughter, she's in tears. Mom, JJ got arrested. And I said, for what? Murder. So we went by the church. Okay, here's Channel 13 with all the news cameras set up and all the cops out there. I said, is this really true? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, I'm so sorry for my son's actions. We've been trying to get help for months. The mental health center, the courthouse, the cop. We've been trying. I'm so sorry. He did good for the first 10 years. He was on the program at Berry Hill called the Action Program, where the nurses, they would knock on his door every day and give him his meds and make their rounds. Until he met this one girl who told him, you don't need those medications. If I'm not going to be with you if you're on your medications. Well, that's when it first started. The time this happened, he was off his meds for 6 months, and I was begging for help. I went to the mental health center, I went to the courthouse, I went to the cops, you know, and they just kept telling me, well, if you don't press charges. I said, no, because he'll be out the next morning, come over here and kill me.
In my experience as a sheriff, we're really truly not giving people the help that they need. They may be in jail for a couple weeks, but then once they get released back, out into society, who's helping them?
You see people maybe cycling in and out of jail, you know, getting charged, you know, with various crimes when, you know, there's services out there that they probably desperately need more so than being locked up in jail.
You never knew who was going to show up at your door every time. He was just so preoccupied with the voices. Very delusional, talking about God and the angels and the devil. He laughed for a week straight. Uncontrollably, hysterically laughing for a week. He wrecked the apartment, he flooded it out, he wrecked all the blinds. A couple weeks before that, I pulled a gun on him because he was getting angry, and he was scaring the crap out of me. Well, that just pissed him off, and he attacked me and put the loaded gun on my head. We were fighting over this gun. I looked down at his foot. Well, I was going to maybe shoot him in the foot. I don't know. I just shouldn't have never done that, pulled the gun on him. I shouldn't have. I just thought maybe that would make him realize how serious I was about getting beat up again and stuff. I told him I'm pressing charges this time. That's what I told the officers. But I told him on the phone, on the 911 call, I am pressing charges. I'm tired of getting beat up by my son.
When people with substance abuse or mental health deal with law enforcement, there's already kind of that conflict. Not that it's something that we want, but we need to have those resources for the mental health side of it, just like which are available for someone going through a cardiac issue or having a stroke. It's a mental health issue, not a mental criminal system.
He fell through the cracks, which it's his own fault for not taking the meds. But I just wish they would have listened. Legally, they couldn't call me back. They tried their hardest to help my son. They did. They tried their hardest to help him. Because I remember when he was a really happy, jolly guy. I'll always love my son, but he's not really my son when he's ill. He's somebody else. He's an animal. I want my old Josh back. I want my old Josh back. But he can't never be on the street again. That's fact.